Alright guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. So in the last video, we did the Warframe quest, Call of the Tempestari, which I absolutely loved. That was just not only probably my favorite of the Warframe quests I've done so far, it was easily in my personal top 3 favorite all-around quests that I've done. I just loved it. Everything about that quest really just did it for me. So what I have caught is coming up to the nav console, I was noticing some alerts. There were some from Lotus that would give you some of the debts that you could use during the active event. So I've picked up a few, still got a little over 2 weeks. So I think I'm going to have enough of those offerings that I'll be able to pick up all of the things that I personally wanted to do. There's this flamethrower weapon, Ignis Wraith, that looks pretty sweet. There's a sniper as well that looks pretty sweet. There's a different Exceltra skin. Of course, that's not critical. I'd rather get the weapons first and then focus on anything left over. But there's also this really nice color palette I would like to pick up. So I suspect I'm going to be able to pick up all the things that I personally wanted to pick up from the event. Still plenty of time to go there. So one thing, I just saw the alert there as well, which I forgot. It's been a few days since I've been able to play. I believe it was Hydroid I had crafting, and Hydroid is ready to claim. So we have now got Hydroid in our possession. I am not going to do a first kind of impression play on Hydroid today, and indeed I've still got several other frames in the background I have yet to actually play. Let's just take a quick stock. Banshee, Equinox, Hydroid, Neja, Nova. So yeah, we've got a little pile there that we've yet to touch, which I will eventually get to. But today I wanted to drill down into something rather specific. So somewhere when I logged in, it was telling me that I have 10 quests remaining in the star chart. And I know that you could look at it in the settings somewhere, but I feel like it told me in the alerts, maybe. I don't remember exactly where I saw it, but it did pop up, say, hey, you have 10 remaining. Ah, right here. Survival, V Prime. Complete all star chart nodes to unlock this mission. Then it says that 10 remain and click to see full list. So I can see there's 5 in Zariman, wherever that is. I have no clue. And then there are 5 in Deimos. Now, Zariman, I have no earthly clue where that is or how to get to it. I'm sure I will get that eventually. Maybe it's locked behind some story content. But being that I already have access to Deimos, Fervo, Nex, Persto, Cambire, and Munio. None of those sound remotely familiar to me. So if I hover over Deimos, yeah, none of these at all sound remotely like what I'm looking for. So my guess is that it might be locked behind some rank ups, maybe at the Necrolisk, which is fine because I need to do some work over there anyway. I'm only missing one of the Necromech parts before I'm on the grind for the kind of materials needed to craft them. But for the Void Rig itself, I'm only missing the capsule. So I do still need to go for that. But I haven't really done much else other than bounties for Mother. So I definitely am going to be focusing down here to see if I can, A, unlock some further progression on Deimos, if it opens up the ability to move into some of those 5 missions I've yet to do. But I also want to do some basic bounties to try to get the Void Rig Necromech.
He thinks I was too strict with him.
So if I check Entrati standing, if I say rank up, I'm going to be missing some stuff because I haven't done this yet. I have done nothing for daughter. I've got some father tokens. I don't have these blueprints yet, which maybe you can pick those up from Lloyd. I don't know. I'll figure that out down the line. But in order to get a daughter token, presumably I'm going to have to do something for daughter.
Oh, playing it cool. koi, huh? I get it. See, I knew it.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I guess the first thing that I need to do after having looked at her is I'm going to need to head out to the main map. So I need to get out of the Necrolisk and into the drift, and I need to find somewhere to go fishing with that spear. Let's see, the exit's down here. Yep. So we're just going to leave and see if we can find a good place to go spear fishing for a little bit. That'll be step one. Let's see. Is this water? It is. I don't know if I actually have to have like bait like you do in Cetus, but we'll find out here in just a second. Let me see if I can pull out the spear. It's the one of these spears. Lonzo. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I just pick one and it'll be fine. Yeah, because here's some of these. Okay, great. So, spear. Because they're like airfish. Maybe that's not one of the fish. That is. Fishing for these things is a bit of a pain in the butt. There we go. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. So we're just going to fish for a while and see what we grab out of this when we cut the fish down for parts. I would say in general, this is easier than Cetus because they're just kind of hanging out up here, flying in the air. No bait required, just come up and start fishing. Maybe more convenient would be the right way to put it. Maybe somebody else had already thrown bait in there and that's why I was able to see fish, because I don't see any down here. Maybe it's just random. You just have to keep searching until you find a little spot where they spawn. I have no idea. I didn't scrutinize everything fully, but I didn't see anything that mentioned about bait being needed or even a bait option. Oh, maybe you have to have the spear out in order for them to spawn. Maybe that's what it is. These don't seem to be too concerned if I throw my spear and miss. which is quite a bit different than it worked on Cetus. I don't know how many that is now. Maybe 10? 10 or so? Yeah, no fish down there. Okay, so I guess what I might try to do is I'll just return back to the Necrolisk. I'll check in, I'll have her cut my fish, and I'll see how many parts and stuff that I get. I mean, the goal really here is just we're trying to get XP on all of the people in Deimos because we need to get our Entrati standing up. That's really the main point of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And well, that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that I need to because there's some missions that I don't know about. So I'm guessing getting standing up. Yeah, you know what? Let's just take it back. We'll take it back to the Necrolisk. That's fine.
I do know. Be careful with the first incision. One clumsy moment can wreck everything. A practiced hand, I see.
Sure. That all sounds good. Now, let's see what I need to do
Are you thinking of doing
in order to
fishing in
get
the
some
exocrine?
tokens.
I can help.
2 for that. 2 for that. One for all of the rest of these. Oh, 5 for that? I don't have what I need. I don't remember how many tokens we needed. I'm just going to do that. We can always go back and fish a little bit more, but let's go
Until
head
next time.
back over to Mother. Let's see. From where you come in, she ought to be right over here, right? Okay, Entrati standing. And we'll see what else we need to do.
Let us negotiate.
We need the Keratinos or Karatinos, however you want to pronounce that. I've got the daughter tokens I need. I've got the father tokens I need. I just need this gauntlet blueprint. That I have no earthly clue where you get. I'm guessing you get it from maybe father. Doesn't he sell weapons? Karatinos blueprint. See out here? That's father. Okay.
Don't
Parts
let the infestation.
requisition.
Remember, don't go anywhere unarmed.
That's for
Okay,
tokens.
maybe not
Okay,
today,
what about
but you'll be
wares?
Trust me.
That's what I need. So I need Adrimal alloy. I think it's the Karatinos blade and something else. He's definitely got at least 2 of the parts. I'm guessing that's what. So I need waxen sebum deposits in order to purchase that. That I need purged Dagonic and Adrimal alloy. But a special source. Amniophysi. Okay, is that a fish?
See you soon.
Well, we know what it is, so we just got to find a fish with that name. So let me find the door. We'll go back and do a little bit more fishing, see if we can find that, because we need 6. This is for parts to try to get the Karatinos or Keratinos, however you care to pronounce it, from father. Yeah, when you're solo, they let you right out. So I think what I'm going to do, I could take the Arcwing launcher. We've already fished in there. Now I have one of these parts, but I don't remember if it was something I already had from something else or what the deal may be. We already fished over here. We did not come all the way this way, and we definitely didn't go underneath all the glowing stuff. That looks like the edge of the map. Yeah. it is. I'm just trying to follow all of these kind of waterways of sorts. Let's just touch down here. We'll pull out a spear. That's not the name of what we need, but we'll try to catch it. It's got a weird name. Amniophysi or something like that. I know the name of what I'm looking for. I don't know what it looks like. Are these glowing things pointing us to areas where fish may pop up? That's gonna be Mother, right? Yeah, I don't need to wake Mother. We've gotten plenty of those. How is that missing? It's right on it. You kidding? Maybe you can't hit it from under. Maybe it has to pop up. I have no idea. Okay, guys, so I went to the edge of the map and I followed the river around to some other areas that I haven't been. I still haven't found what I'm looking for, but I did find some different fish species in here from all of the others that I had been finding. So I guess maybe there's like just specific areas that different fish spawn. It's kind of what it's seeming like. I've only seen a couple since I followed it around through here. I was just zipping on my Arcwing and then started walking along the path of the river with my spear in hand, because it does seem like whatever fish are going to spawn don't want to spawn unless you actually have a spear equipped. Maybe that's just random, but that's how it seems to me anyway. Alright guys, so exited the Necrolisk. I came back up here to get some stuff crafting. Yeah, visiting Otak/Lloyd earlier to purchase the blueprints for these things was exactly what I needed. I don't remember how much per Dagonic I needed. That was one part, so I just built 10, but I also need some Adramol alloy. And then one of the items it says needed to craft that is Traveride, which it tells you specifically found in Orb Vallis, Venus from the Red Veins. So that's where we're going to travel next, and then we'll head back to the Necrolisk to visit Father to see if we've got what we need to craft the both parts. So we're going to head to Orb Vallis, and that is on Venus, and this will be the first time that I've actually gone mining, I think. So where is Orb Vallis? Out here. Let's just free roam. I'm staying solo, so we're just looking for red veins. And I'm guessing it's probably going to be down in caves, kind of like there's Cetus caves. So let me see if I can locate one on the map. The advanced map, yeah. Looking for a cave. Where would a cave be on this map? There's one over there. So I guess we could try by... Can I tag that waypoint and then I'll just travel over there? And then we'll follow the waypoint down into this cave. Got to figure out where the entrance is. Oh, maybe that's saying it's a mountain and it's not a cave. Oh, gosh. So, if that's just showing a mountain and not a cave... Maybe there's caves running off of the mountains? Oh, I bet it's this. Red veins that look like that. Let's try this. That's not the name of the thing I was looking for. It's telling me I'm getting closer to another resource, it seems. Trevorite, that's what I needed. I don't remember how many I needed to craft the thing I was looking for, but I'm wondering if maybe the fact that this has kind of a distance radar tracker built into the mining gun is why people told me this is the one to use. Alright, so let's head back over to the crafter. And it's the Adremal Alloy, Trevorite. Yep, it took 20 to do that, and I think that's more than what I need for this. So we're going to build 20 of those. I'm guessing that'll take a minute. We'll pick that up, then we'll head back to the Necrolisc, and we'll go visit Father. And we'll see if that gets us... what we need to get our next Entrati standing up, and then we'll see what the next unlock conditions are. It's not a matter of tokens. I'll have enough of those because I've done quite a few mother bounties. It's just a question of what parts and things do they want me to also offer to boost the standing. All right, let's head back over to the Necrolisc. And we'll locate Father. Let's just say calm. That's fine. And remember not to get sidetracked. The entire point of this was to try to see if this is what I had to do in order to unlock those 5 new quests that are related to Deimos. It could be locked behind story content I've yet to do. I have no idea. But since there's... standing, and I haven't done bounties for everybody here yet, I figured let's just process of elimination here. Try to go through all the possibilities. Is this Father out here? It is. Okay. Browse wares.
Shard of Seraglass my wife clutches means.
Oh no, I need 40 of that. Okay, it's going to take some more farming. You'll notice that I do have this gauntlet, and that it says now that I have 22 of 6 of that wax and sebum. I can tell you that I straight purchased that from, I think it was Mother, with platinum. I farmed fishing for about an hour and a half, hour 45, and I came across enough fish, but none, I forget the name of it, it had a weird name. But none of the ones that I needed that it said dropped that part. So I had only had one before. I figured, okay, look, I don't want to make a habit of spending platinum to purchase things that I can farm, but being that I had already spent nearly 2 hours and I didn't find a single one of those fish, and I just want to get this next part of the Entrati standing up, that's what I did. Okay, so looking at the wares, we know we're going to have to go back and we're going to have to mine even more of that, of the red nodes in Orb Vallis to make more of that Admiral alloy.
To us dead.
But I've already got the other part that we need.
Okay. Maybe
So it's going to require a bit more farming. I am going to do that, I think, in the next video in the background. We're just going to keep kind of making more progress slowly over time until we can actually get our Entrati standing up. But what I want to do now, nope, that's Otak. Mother ought to be right around the corner here. Yep, she is. Just double check the standing one more time. We say rank up, she's going to tell me, yep. So it's that Admiral alloy. That's the linchpin for what we're missing here, which is fine. And I have plenty enough tokens I can get standing from Grandmother to get that maxed when I'm ready. But for the here and now, I'm going to have to do a bit more farming. So I'm just going to do another cut. I'm going to go do a little more mining. When I get that done, I'll head back to the orbiter. I'll get it crafted. And then we will come back, move the standing up, and we'll see what's required for the next level. All right, guys, so I just traveled back. I've got more than enough of these parts I needed. Actually didn't even take 10 minutes, so much quicker the second time around. Helps to know what you're looking for, but it's this Admiral alloy. Of course, it's going to burn through some of our other stuff, so we'll see what the next round of Entrati standing brings after this. Either way, we'll cut. This will only take a minute. I'll pick this up, then we're heading back to the Necrolisk. We're going to visit Father. I should be able to get that other weapon blade part now. And then that should be enough to allow me to get my standing up. I'll have to visit Grandmother after that to purchase a little more standing with some tokens. And then I can go back to Mother and actually bump the Entrati standing. So we'll get this crafted. We'll cut. We'll pick it up. We'll head back over and check out what's next. Browse wares. Retnos. Perfect.
Means more to her than the damn
Take
wedding
it.
ring.
That'll cost
None of us
500.
Could ever live up to her father. Much obliged.
Now we will have to find Grandmother, whom is... gosh, is this she? Yep.
That woman
Trade tokens for standing. We'll just say Mother tokens because I have the most of those. That's all I need. That'll give me my max that I need to get it up.
Very kind. Goodbye, dear.
All right.
See what else I can unearth.
Now we head over to Mother. And we should be able to bump this one tier. Rank up.
Perhaps.
Perfect. Rank up. That I do want to sacrifice. Okay. I don't know how many ranks this goes.
Let us speak then. Perhaps as equals.
Oh, pick one. Interesting. Okay, so I could pick the blueprints up for those from Otak. So I think what I'll do is grab this. That actually sounds pretty interesting. Let's pick that up. Blueprint. Mastery locked. Okay. Ah, so I can't even... That's fine. Is there anything else that I actually can pick up then? I guess I could just grab one of the two of these. Sure. But I don't have that. That's fine. It's not mastery locked, so I can get the parts down the road. Let's see what this does. Little cutscene.
I remember the claw you made for me.
With love. To protect you from the void horrors. But it was me you attacked.
It was you that was stifling the life out of me. Those stupid, insane rituals. Why?
I didn't know what else to do. I just didn't want to be useless.
You were never useless. Just lost. I name you Vilcor. The whip in its moment of striking.
Okay. So Father, I believe that was Father, is now named Vilcor. All right, let's check what the next tier up will cost.
Let us negotiate.
Common Avicea tag. That's going to be sun stuff. So I'll need one sun token, and then I'll need a tag and 5 of those tags. So yeah, that'll take a bit more grinding, doing some kind of mission-related things for the sun this next time. But that doesn't seem so horrible. I'm going to have a fair bit of cuts in here, but I've been recording for a very extended period of time. I don't know when I'm done in my video editing how long this video is going to end up being. It could be kind of average-ish, or it could end up being one of the shorter ones. I've done a ton, and I've been playing for about 3.5 hours. I just don't know how much of what I was actually doing hunting I'm going to keep in. But regardless, guys, I feel like, we made some progress. We got the next standing up, and we know precisely what we need to do for the next one. And it's going to be related to the sun. So in the next video, we are going to pick right back up exactly where we left off today. We're going to check in and continue trying to work our Entrati standing up. So we'll check in with Mother first to grab the names of the things we need again, and then we'll head over to the sun to do the first missions for him. So far we've done stuff for everybody except for the sun. So that's what we're going to be doing the next time. So I'm just going to head back out of the Necrolisk. And that definitely is going to be a wrap on today. Got to play around with that mining tool that I don't remember who it was in my comments. Somebody mentioned, hey, you want the one from Fortuna, not from Cetus. So I grabbed it, and yeah, I definitely see why. And I am inclined to agree with your assessment. That radar that beeps and points as you get closer facing the right direction, that's huge. That really cuts down on the time. And we did end up getting quite a few parts here. I mean, gosh, we've got, plenty of these blueprints so we can start crafting some stuff. Obviously, there's some other things that we're going to have to farm. That right there tells us, Plains of Eidolon, red veins. So yeah, we at least have the tool we need to kind of force down the track to get some of the stuff that we're missing, which is awesome. I don't actually dislike that as a means of farming. If I had the means to do some tool farming for Argon, I have a lot of things that I could make were it that I had some Argon, but I just don't, and it's unfortunate. Like almost all of the next upcoming things, I need some Argon. So nonetheless, guys, we learned a lot today. Fishing, I think I prefer it on Cetus. I know that technically you don't need bait for it on the Necrolisk, at least not that I could tell. You can still find fish, but it's just so much easier when you can just throw some bait in and guarantee that they're going to be right there where you threw the bait and just grab at Cetus. That, to me, I'd rather have the ability to just throw the bait in. But it is what it is. I will eventually, I'm sure, down the line, have to get some more of those fish parts for other things, maybe for part of the Void Rig. Let's see. Yeah, the capsule we still need. Tempered Batholite sold. I picked up the blueprint. It's just, what do we need for that? Cabochon Embolos, I don't think I picked that up. Adromol Alloy, we already know about that. Nethrocene, I just picked up that blueprint. Cranial Foremount tells us exactly what we need. That is probably fishing related. Blueprint from Otok. So yeah, as we're looks like as we're kind of making our way around and doing these things for the next kind of Entrati standing rank ups, we are naturally kind of getting into the core of picking up these blueprints and getting bits and pieces that we need to actually get this thing built. So all part and parcel to kind of the whole reason I started heading over to the Necrolis in the first place was to farm for this Necromech. But step at a time. There's plenty of things that we need going on all sides of this, and we're making slow, steady progress, guys. Regardless, as always, I do appreciate you checking in. That is going to do it for today, and we will catch you on the next one.